Level 1. The Hungry Rich Kid. You are 8 years old, Queens, New York, 1954. The house is large. The rules are larger. Your father, Fred Trump, wakes before dawn every day and counts every dollar like it might disappear by noon. He built affordable housing for working-class families and turned it into an empire. He does not believe in waste. He does not believe in weakness. He barely believes in warmth. You watch him and learn one thing early. Money is not comfort. Money is ammunition. Queens is not Manhattan, and Manhattan is all you can think about. Level 2. Fred's Shadow. You are 22, 1968. Your father hands you the keys to his company. From the outside, it looks like a gift. From the inside, it feels like a dare. The other developers in New York have old money, old names, old connections. They lunch at the right clubs and laugh at the right jokes. They do not take you seriously. You decide to make that their problem. You study every deal, every zoning law, every political contact your father ever made. You do not sleep much. You do not need to. The hunger keeps you sharp. Manhattan is right across the river. You can almost touch it. Level 3. The Gamble. You are 27, 1973. Your first big move, the derelict Commodore Hotel next to Grand Central. Every banker in the city says no. The building is rotting. The neighborhood is dying. New York itself is almost bankrupt. You see something no one else sees, or maybe you just refuse to see what they see. You charm, you negotiate, you get a tax abatement deal no one thought possible. You partner with Hyatt. Construction begins. The men who said no are watching now. Level 4. Trump Tower. You are 34, 1980. Fifth Avenue, the most expensive address in the world. You put your name on it in letters 6 feet tall. Gold. Some people laugh. You notice they are laughing from the sidewalk looking up. The building sells out. The brand is born. The name Trump stops being a surname and starts being a symbol. You understand something most people never figure out. Perception is its own kind of power. Level 5. The Fall. You are 44, 1990. The empire cracks overnight. Atlantic City casinos bleeding cash. The Taj Mahal alone carries $900 million in debt. Banks are calling. Lawyers are circling. The newspapers, the same ones that celebrated you, print your face next to words like collapse and fraud and finished. You owe $3.4 billion. One morning, a financial advisor points at a homeless man sitting outside your Plaza Hotel and says, "That man has a higher net worth than you right now." You file for bankruptcy, not once, 4 times across different companies. You do not disappear. You restructure, you negotiate, you survive. Survival, you already know, is its own kind of victory. Level 6. The Reinvention. You are 54, 2000. The banks won't touch you the way they used to. The old deals are gone. So you become something new. A character, a brand, a name that sells not buildings, but the idea of success. The Apprentice launches in 2004. 18 million people watch you sit at the head of a boardroom table and say 2 words that enter the cultural vocabulary permanently. You're fired. You are not a businessman on television. You are the businessman, the avatar of American ambition. Win or go home. The audience does not know about the bankruptcies, or if they do not care. The narrative has been rewritten in primetime. Level 7. The Descent into Politics. You are 68, 2015. You ride a golden escalator down into a hotel lobby and announce you are running for President of the United States. The room laughs. The media laughs. Politicians laugh. You've heard that laugh before. You say things no candidate has ever said on a national stage. Unfiltered, unpredictable. The press covers every word because they cannot look away. Every controversy doubles your poll numbers. Your opponents call it chaos. You call it strategy. Level 8. The night no one believed. You are 70 years old, November 8th, 2016. The anchors on every network have the map wrong. State by state, the numbers shift. The faces on television change. Somewhere around 2 a.m., the thing that was impossible becomes inevitable. You have spent your entire life being told what you cannot do. Tonight, 63 million people disagreed. Level 9. The Oval. You are 71, 2017. The most powerful office on Earth, and it fits like a suit you had tailored yourself. 4 years of noise, trade wars, tweets, impeachments, a pandemic, a divided nation screaming at itself in real time. Your supporters see a fighter. Your opponents see a threat. Nobody is neutral. You have never once in your life allowed anyone to be neutral about you. Level 10. The Files. You are 73, 2019. Jeffrey Epstein, financier, convicted sex offender, is arrested and dies in federal custody before trial. His files begin to surface. Names, dates, flight logs from his private jet, called the Lolita Express, carrying some of the most powerful men in the world to his private island. Your name appears in those documents. You knew Epstein. You socialized with him through the 1990s. You were photographed together. You called him a terrific guy in a 2002 magazine interview. When he is arrested in 2019, you say you had a falling out with him like 15 years ago. The full contents of those files, the unredacted depositions, the complete flight logs, the sealed court documents, are still being released to this day. History has not finished that chapter yet. Level 11. The Conviction. You are 77, 2024. 34 felony counts. Guilty on all of them. The first former American president in history to be convicted of a crime. Your lawyers appeal. Your base calls it political persecution. Your opponents call it justice. The argument consumes the country. You turn the mugshot into a graphic for fundraising. You sell it on merchandise before the ink is dry. Level 12. The Return. You are 78, November 2024. They counted you out in 2021. They indicted you in 2023. They convicted you in 2024. And then 77 million Americans sent you back to the White House. No president in American history has ever lost and returned. You are the second. Grover Cleveland did it in 1892. You do not care about Grover Cleveland. You walk back into the Oval Office and sit down like you never left. The game for you has never had an ending, only the next level. Epilogue. It began with a boy in Queens staring across the river at Manhattan's skyline, wanting more than his father's world could hold. It became the most polarizing story in modern American history. Love him, hate him. You cannot ignore him. And now, you are history.